Hello everyone, and welcome back to the final video of year 1 at a School of Magic. I am so excited, guys. I have been working on this box challenge created by Gigi over at Southern Charm Savings. I always leave the link for this in the description so you can purchase it for yourself on Etsy. Guys, it has been so long that I have been working on this box challenge. It has saved us so much money. I have not counted it. We are going to do that together at the end of this video. So if you want to see what the entire box of year 1 saved me, then stick to the end, because we will be counting up all of the challenges, all of the money that they saved me. I kept them all together. But first and foremost, our first order of business to completely finish out this year, first and foremost, we need to take our final exams. If you guys remember, I took my mid-year exams closer to the middle of this box challenge. And then we also need to have the battle of the first year sorcerers. I've been waiting for this. I am so excited. I'm not 100% certain on how it works. I don't fully remember, so we'll be reading that together. I know that's what these little cards are here. So we will be doing this to finish off our year. It's like our little Tri-Wizard tournament. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and do our final exams first. If you remember last time, we had a bit of an ordeal. Because the way that this works, it is like a Plinko style game. So it says roll the dice for each class. So these are our classes here, and watch your marker zigzag down the rows to uncover your grade. So it's like Plinko. And then if an F pops up, so if you land here, you have to do it again and go for round 2, as well as save that $4. But then if you roll a 6, it says, ta-da, you're the lucky winner of a golden ticket, waving goodbye to that pesky exam, which means you don't have to take it or save anything. And I rolled a bunch of 6s last time. So hopefully we do not end up doing that again today, because I would like to actually take these exams, save some money. I've got $55 here off to the side. I budgeted my normal $50. I don't know how much. Last time I didn't save much in this one, and I have no idea how much this one is going to save. I don't know if 50 is going to be too much or too little. If it's too little, I have a cheeky little $30 off to the side because I wasn't sure. So I have an extra 30 if we need it. I'm going to try to stick to the 55. The 5 is extra from last time that we didn't use, and then the 50 is my normal budgeted amount for my Wizard Wednesdays. Okay, flick and switch. Let's go ahead and see what our test score is going to be for our magical herbology. Okay, we're starting with a 2. I do not want to roll a 6, guys. Okay, 5. Let's see. And I would also like to pass all of my classes. Of course, who wouldn't? So far, so good. Oh my goodness. Womp womp. Okay, we rolled a 6, which means I'm not saving anything for that, which means we technically passed it. We passed our magical herbology. If I end up rolling another 6 for this next one, I'm going to do what Budget with Amanda recommended, and I'm just going to end up rolling a D4. That means I can't get a D, but then I also won't get a 6, so then I won't have to skip it, which is fine. So we'll do that if we get another 6. Let's go ahead and see. We got a 1. Oh, and we are now rolling for our magic brews. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, we got another 6. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I want to actually start paying some money, or taking some exams, finishing some classes. So we're gonna go ahead and roll a D4. A 6 is not in the equation anymore. Okay, and we got a 3 to start us off. So now we are going to see what our test score is going to be for our sky high lessons. I was gonna say shape-shifting, but that was not correct. Okay, sky high lessons. Let's see. A 1. Okay, what is our test score gonna be? And a 1. Oh, I thought that was gonna be an A. Okay, for our sky high lessons, we got a C. Okay, a C is technically still passing. Would I have liked a better score? Yes. And it's only $1, so that's actually okay. So we'll set this $1 to the side. I'm actually okay with that, because I feel like out of all of these classes, I'd probably do worst at sky high lessons, because I'd probably be afraid of heights, right? I don't know. I don't think I'm like afraid of heights just like naturally, like, you know, I'm afraid of spiders and the ocean, but like heights aren't really on that list. But I feel like if I was up in the air on a freaking broomstick, I would probably be a little scared. So anyways, our test score, we got a 2. We got an A in our shape shifting class. Heck freaking heckity dizzle, yeah. Please ignore how I'm writing on these. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we have to save $2 for that one. Okay guys, we got a C in Sky High Lessons and an A in shapeshifting. I would actually love to be good at shapeshifting. I think that could be so fun. Like imagine just like turning into a cat. Like yes, I would play with my own cat. Is that weird? Like if I turned into a cat, I would just be like, hey Mazikeen, let's play. Why not? Okay, and then we got another 1. Oh my goodness. Another C. We're getting a C in stargazing. Hey, again, back to the whole situation. That's still passing, okay? Clearly I'm a C student, guys. That is so sad. Hey, at least we're not getting any Fs, because we could still get an F. We just can't get Ds. We're like bypassing the Ds, which is fine. It's funny because this thing does say if you get an F, you have to retake the class, but I'm pretty sure if you got a D, that was also not passing. I'm not really sure like how it works anymore. I'm not sure. Another 1. Oh no. You guys, in our timetable we also got a C, and that is it. That is all of our classes. We got a C in Sky High Lessons, an A in shapeshifting, a C in stargazing, and a C in timetable. Clearly I only cared about one thing this year, and that was shapeshifting. So what do I need to add? I need to add another $1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wait, right? Yeah, that is actually perfect. Oh my goodness. We were able to save another $5 with this final exam results. That is so exciting. I didn't grab any paper clips. That's okay. It's just going to be this and this, so that's fine. $5 in our final exams. That is awesome, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and set that to the side and finish out our year. I'm so excited to play this. I don't know what I'm gonna need for it. If I'm gonna need dice, I'm not sure. I know I need these little cards, so we'll set those there. So let's go ahead and read our little card here. So it says, prepare for an ultimate showdown in the ultimate... What? That's not what it says. Oh my goodness. It says, prepare for a showdown in the ultimate clash of wizardry and pranks. Get ready for the ultimate showdown of our first year tournament between the lion, badger, serpent, and eagle teams. This year I am eagle. I'm representing my Ravenclaw side, even though in the last couple of years I've been getting Slytherin, but that is okay. I'm embracing my Slytherin side for year 2, which by the way, I totally forgot to say, Gigi does have multiple years of this, so this is year 1, and I think it goes all the way up to year 5 or so. I will be playing year 2 later, probably next year, because after this, Wizard Wednesdays is going to turn into Witchy Wednesdays, and I'm going to play in my like witch box collab that I did with Bonnie over at Bonfire Budget. So we'll be starting that next week in the month of September, which is just cozy vibes. I love it. Anyways, and so it says that witness these fierce competitors put their newfound wisdom and talents to the test as they battle it out for victory. Southern Charm savings. Okay, so we'll set that up there, and let's freaking do the dang thing. Let's play. Okay, so it says putting, what does he do? He puts this like little, he puts this to his head and he speaks loud. Battle of the first year sorcerers! Prepare to duel your teammates and rival houses in an epic showdown. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I made that look cool in editing. If not, I'm gonna look very silly. Okay, so it says, roll the dice, which is a D4. Let's grab. Where's my D4? Right here, this one. Roll the dice, a D4, and face your fate. 1 for the lion, 2 for the badger, 3 for the serpent, and 4 for the eagle. Okay? Choose your magical skill card wisely to outwit your foe. Keep the score and let the magical battle begin. Total up all the scores to unveil the grand sum saved. Okay, cool. So I roll a D4. Oh. I roll a D4 to determine who my players here are going to be. So there's going to be these 2 versus these 2. So I roll this, and that will tell me who's versing who. So let's go ahead and start there. Let's go ahead and see. So our player 1. Player 1. Player 1 is going to be... who? A lion. Okay. What do I write in here? I think I write their points in here because it looks like these cards have points. So let's actually just go ahead and write a little L here just so I know that that's my lion. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, okay. I'm not gonna put a lion up against a lion, so we're gonna roll that again. And we got a 2, which is the badger. Okay, the lions versus the badgers. Guys, my Sharpie is running out of ink. Okay, lion versus badger, and then this next one is going to be another badger. Do I want that? Yes. Let's see. Another badger. I'm so sorry. I don't know how this all works. A badger versus, this one's new, a serpent. Okay, so the only ones not in the running are the eagles, which is what I am, which is kind of sad, but it looks like I have another opportunity over here. Okay, we did that. Next, so it says choose your magical skill card wisely to outwit your foe. Keep the score. Okay, so I think I just go ahead and shuffle these guys up and start picking cards. I'm so sorry if I'm doing this incorrectly. You can play however you want. Once you buy this challenge, it's yours. Okay, let's go ahead and pull our first card for our player 1, our lion. Okay, this says history. Summon Merlin to the rescue. Oh, they have spells. Oh my goodness. Okay. Veneficus eritere. I have no idea. We'll go ahead and set that up to the side. That was worth 5 points. That is going to be hard to beat. Well, actually, I don't know how high they go up to. I know I saw a 6 earlier. I don't know if they go higher than that. We'll see. Okay. Our lion got a 5. Let's go ahead and see what our badger house buddy is going to get for theirs. Is this 1? No, that was 2. Okay. Oh, womp womp. This is for flying. It says fireflies bamboozle your rival with their dance. Stella confund. I'm not gonna be able to say these. Stella confundere. Stella confundere. I have no idea. Why am I wanting to put like a little accent on them? And that was only worth 1 point. How sad. So we're gonna go ahead and add in a 1. So it looks like our first winner is going to be our lion house. So let's go ahead and put our little L here, right? No, I did that wrong. Okay. Our lion is our winner of our first one. So let's go ahead and play our next one. So our badger house buddies get another chance. Okay, they're still in the game. And then we've got this one. Ooh, 6 points, serpents. That is going to be hard to beat, honey. Okay, it says you whisk your rival off to the Big Dipper. Transportari. Transportari. I'm gonna not pick that up every time. That's gonna be so annoying. I'm so sorry. That is worth 6 points. Again, badgers coming in hot this time. They were like, okay, we were starting off slow. We're gonna come in with the big guns now. 6 points. Let's go ahead and put them up against, what is it? Oh, 4 points. That is a good one, but hard to beat. This one is potion. So serpents did. Your enchanting potion freezes your rival solid. Add Doratus. I wonder like where she thought of these spells. Like, you know, did she just like cook these up herself? Did she ask ChatGPT? Are they from Harry Potter? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not seeing any spells that I recognize. Oh my goodness. What a sham. What a sham. Okay, and there you go, you guys. Badger House has made a comeback. So again, okay, this is tea. This is getting spicy. We are back at it with the lions versus the badgers. Okay, let's go ahead and pull for the lions. Ooh, another strong one. 5 points. Whip up a recipe fit for a barfing champion. Liquidus ad vomitum. Worth 5 points. That is gross. But that, oh, I'm sorry, Badger House buddies. That is going to be very hard to beat unless they tie it. What happens if they tie it? Oh my gosh. They got a 5 as well. Holy crap. It says, distract your rival with a spectacular meteor shower. Meteorum distrahuri. I'm not gonna be able to say these, guys. Wait, what happens if they tie? Because they just got a tie. $5. Let's just go again. Oh my goodness, we're gonna save so much in this one. So, okay, this is for lions. Oh my gosh, I already flipped it. This was for the badgers. I ruined the surprise. So the lions got history. You channel your inner sage from the past. Antecessor vocare. That is 3. And then the badgers. The badgers, they started off low, but they have come all the way back with a whopping 4 points. Summon sneaky vines to tie up your rival. Venise Laguerre. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what was that? That was a close one too. The lions were so close. 3 and 4. And our badger house buddies have made it. Oh my goodness. We'll just chuck them in right there. Holy crap. Okay. Also, I did that wrong again. I'm supposed to put a number there. Okay, here you go. We're gonna write our little B up here so we know our badger house buddies made it. Okay, and before we pull their final card, let's just go ahead and start on over here. Let's go ahead and see who is going to play on this side. So we got a 3. 3 is for the serpents. Okay, you guys, the serpents are trying to make a comeback. They're gonna have another shot at victory. So we've got serpent versus, finally, we got a 4. Serpent versus an eagle. Oh, guys, these are my 2 houses pitting up against each other. Dun, dun, dun. Who's gonna win? Okay, number 3 is a serpent again. Okay, a serpent is, they really wanted their chance. They kind of got out a little early here. I understand. Okay, who are the serpents going to be up against? The lions. Okay, wow, that actually worked out perfectly. Every single house gets a chance over here on this side. That's so fun. Okay, let's go ahead and pull one. Let's pull, should we go from the bottom up? Let's go from the bottom up. So this is for lions. They got 2 points. So it says concoct a potion that brings on the spins. And then there's, I'm not gonna try to pronounce these anymore. There's no way. Potio Vitere. And that is 2 points for the lions. Womp womp. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Let's actually move that out of the way. Let's go ahead and pull the next card. I don't want to get these out of order because it kind of does matter. I don't want to cheat. Okay, and then the serpents. Transfiguration. You vanish into thin air by morphing into a sneaky tree. Arbor Mucheri. Mucher? And that is worth 4 points. This serpent's advanced to the next level. Oh my goodness, that is so exciting. They are making a comeback. Let's go ahead and now pull for the eagles. I'm so scared. There's only 3 points. I wanted my house to win. Okay. It says herbology. Persuade the earth to trap your rival in the muck. Terra prohibitory. Oh my gosh. You guys forgive me. Save SOS. Save our souls. Okay, you guys. Are the serpents gonna win again against the eagles? Let's see. Ba-bam! Okay. Yes! Yes! Okay. It says flying. You soar into a dense forest for a daring escape. Baculum figuri. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of EREs and I don't know how to pronounce that. That was only worth 2 points, which means the Eagles won and they are advancing to the next level. So my house is still in the freaking running. Okay, let's go ahead and pull for the serpents. Work from the bottom to the top again. Okay, here we go. Oh baby, oh baby. This is astronomy. You wield the might of shadows. Tenbris Veli, and that is only worth 1 point. So unless it's a tie, serpents, it's not looking too hot for you. You had to come back, and you know, the eagles are just too strong. Ooh, look at that. A nice strong 6 points. Transfiguration. You transform into a majestic dragon. Draco Matari. Draco? There you go. That is so awesome. We turned into a dragon, guys. How fun is that? Okay, $6. And the eagles made it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Our final mashup is between the Eagles, the Ravenclaws, my house, versus the Badgers. Oh my gosh, which is Maddie's house. Maddie, my boyfriend. I think Maddie from Floating Funds might also be a Hufflepuff or a Badger. My bad. So, oh my goodness, it's literally me versus the Maddies. Who's gonna win? Okay, let's go ahead and do the Eagles first. Let's do the Eileen first. Oh my god, Eileen, Eagles. It's the Eileen versus the Maddies, okay? Okay, let's see. Well, bam. What number is that going to be? Hold on. Don't look, don't look. It says, it says, give your rival the heebie-jeebies by summoning ghostly visitors, spiritum vocare. Oh my god, I love anything that has to do with the heebie-jeebies. I think I said this in a previous video. There's like a little meme photo that I like of like a little mouse, and he's like, my heebies are jeebied. I love heebie-jeebies. Okay, let's go ahead and see. 6 points. 6 points. Oh my goodness. Okay. 6 points for the Eagles. Come on, Maddies. Come on, Maddie. Oh, can you guys see that? I didn't see that. Put my thumb over it. It says flying. You rally a gang of crows to besiege your rival, Corvus Agugari. I don't know. And it's only 3.
It's only 3. What?
Can you guys tell that I'm a sore loser? Or sore winner? I don't know how you would say that. Yes! Oh my goodness. The grand champion. The grand champion is the Eagles, which is my house. I was not expecting that, and honestly, I was going to be okay if that wasn't the outcome. But holy crap, that was so beyond fun. I love that. That is so awesome. Look at all these numbers. The Lions. Let's have a little sports recap. We had on the left-hand side our first battles of the night. Lions versus the Badgers. The Badgers coming in short. The Lions pulling ahead with the 5 points to go ahead and set them off between the Badgers versus the Serpents. Because the Badgers said, you know what, Lions, you beat me the first time, but I'm coming back. I'm going to try again. They came back and they hit hard, harder than ever before, that they made it all the way to the grand finale, marking themselves up with a final 3 points. And then we had on the flip side, the Serpents are like, you know what, Badgers got the best of me. We're coming back. We're going to try again. And not only once, but twice. And you know what? One of those times, okay, you know what? We're going to lose. The Eagles, they're a little too strong. It's okay. We'll take a step back. We'll let the Eagles go through. However, we're going to fight against the Lions. Maybe we needed, we need to attack another house. And guess what? It worked. We won up the Lions. But then, womp womp, again, we got put up with the Eagles. Again, we said they were too strong. We lost to them. The Eagles ended their game with a whopping 6 points, which is the max that the cards will give because they're the smartest. What can I say? And there we have it. Battle of the first year sorcerers. Our Eagle team house has won. I wonder what the rest of these were. So we've got a 1 point and a 2 point. That would have been so crazy if that was like our final 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, that is so fun. Please get yourself this game. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna get a calculator. We're gonna add this up and hopefully it's not more than what I have here. I went ahead and I calculated it, and you guys, drum roll please. We were able to save $60. Oh my goodness. So I went ahead and I grabbed a 50 just to make it nice and simple, and then I kept one of the 10s. So in our first year sorcerers hoedown, shout out Miley Cyrus, or technically Hannah Montana. No, she was Miley during that scene. Anyways, we were able to save $60 in this one challenge, in this one video. That is so beyond exciting. As you guys know, in the beginning I did say I was only bringing in 55. I already spent 5, so technically I only had 50, so I had to pull this extra $10 out. But like I said, I had some extra money to the side because I wasn't sure how much this was going to save me total. So that is a-okay with me. $60 in this final challenge. Let's go ahead and do a little cleanup, and then we're going to count out all of the challenges and how much they saved us total. Holy crap, you guys. There we have it. Oh, this is the entirety of the School of Magic Year 1. This took me months to complete, and I am so beyond excited to go ahead and count up to see how much we were able to complete. This is my first time finishing a box challenge and counting it in its entirety, so I'm so beyond excited. If you guys saw yesterday's video, I'm really close to finishing Cooper's The Sandbox Challenge, so that'll be my next one that I complete. But this is so exciting, you guys. Let's go ahead and get to counting. This is going to be a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my old phone so I can keep like a running tally. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Should we see what just the base game saved us and then add our little extra bonuses in later? So I brought these two in. At the beginning we were playing and we were pulling like a little crystal card out of my, I have a card deck that's like crystal themed. If you guys want to see that, check out like the beginning of the series. I have it in an entire playlist on my channel. So we were playing in our crystal cards, so I added this in, and then I also added in this challenge from Cooper over at Purely Budgets. We'll go ahead and add those at the very end. I want to go ahead and see how much the like actual box itself saved us with all the little bonuses here, and then we'll add those in. Okay. So first and foremost, our first challenge is our little spellbinding chess. I did $5 for each icon. Let's just go ahead and set it up here. This one was able to save us $55. Let's just go ahead and set it up there. So let's go ahead and do 5 and 50 all the way back there. I don't even think you guys are gonna be able to see that 50, but it's okay. It's there and I know it's there. So let's go ahead and do 55. Okay, and then next, oh, these are just all of our little dashboards here. Set that up there. What's next? Let's do our bonus games. Okay, in our Sugar Quest, which was our catch-all, let's go ahead and see how much we were able to save with this one. So we were able to save 20, 25. Oh, you know what? Let's get some sort quick. We're gonna need it. Okay, so in our catch-all, we did 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and $48 in our catch-all. That is so exciting. That is a lot for a catch-all. That's pretty cool. Holy crap, 2 things more. We had 103. That's insane. Okay, next is we'll go ahead and do this one. This was our The Great Escape, our Connect 4. I had so much fun with this. This was such like a unique concept for a challenge. That one had another 50 in it. So we've got 50, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $74 in that one. Holy crap. Okay, and then our little midterm exam. See, we had a lot of zeros on this one as well. We got 5, 6, 7, and 8. So technically we saved more that time than we did this time, but that's okay. Next, this was our Plinko, and the Lions ended up winning for this version of Plinko. So I just have their little tracker here with them. So these ones were able to save 20, 30, 1, and 2 in that Plinko. So 32. Oh gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, next we moved on to our first year essentials. We had to save $30 in this one, so that is how much we saved there. So we've got 20 and 30. Hopefully I haven't forgotten to add anything here. Okay, and then next we had to upgrade to get our VIP pass to the Dazzling Grand Opening at Magic Airways. It says 60, but how the icons ended up adding up, it was 70 if I remember correctly. So 20, 40, 60, and 70. Let's go ahead and add 70. And then next is this one. This was our second version of Plinko. We had to have a minimum of 50 in this one, but I think we saved a little bit more. So we've got 20, 40, 50, and 51. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then let's see what we saved in our sections. Just kidding, I lied. For our final exams, we were able to save an extra $5. So we'll go ahead and do that. And now we will count up our 6 sections. So in our magical herbology, we were able to save 20, 30, 5, 36, and 37. I wonder if these are going to be kind of equal. Let's see, 37 in that one. Stargazing, we were able to save 20, 40, 50, 55, and 60. Okay, not equal. You guys, I just zeroed out my calculator. And Mazaki jumped on my desk at the same time. Lovely. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just zeroed it out. What was it at? That's so annoying because on my phone now, the calculator has a history. On this one, I don't think this calculator has a history. Okay. There's no way for me to see what it had there. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. I'm gonna look back and see what we had. Okay, you guys, I think at some point I also started subtracting instead of adding. I blame the nails. Okay, they're so cute, but they get in the way. Holy. Okay, I went ahead and I watched that back. I watched it from the beginning, so I just started re-adding everything. We're at 470. This number should be correct here. Let's go ahead and continue and hope we don't mess up again. Next is going to be our magic brews. So we were able to save 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, and 57 in magic brews. So 57. Okay, and then next is for Sky High Lessons. We were able to save a nice even $50 in that one. So let's go ahead and add that. Hopefully I did that correctly. Now I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, next is shape-shifting. Let's go ahead and see. That's the class we did the best in. We got an ace. Okay, we got an A in shape-shifting. So we were able to save 20, 40, 60, 70, 71, and 72 in shape-shifting. I mean, it makes sense. Apparently it was my favorite class. Okay, next is going to be our final class, which is our timetable. Let's go ahead and see how much we saved in this one. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59. 59. Okay, hopefully I added that in correctly as well. And then last but not least, our grand final wizard tournament, we were able to save $60. So 50 and 60. So if my calculator is correct, our grand total, $768, you guys. 768. Let's go ahead and do one like final count here and make sure that is correct, because that is insane. So we got $200 here, 51, 50, and 2. So let's do 200 plus 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. So that is 300 and 20, 40, 60. So plus 360. Okay, perfect. Let's do our 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 10, and 20. So 120. Okay. And then our 5s, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, plus 60. And then we got our 1s here. I already don't remember them right the last time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Plus 28. 768. Oh my gosh, I think that is what I said in the beginning. In the beginning. Holy crap, you guys. Oh wait. Oh my gosh, there's more. You guys are probably like, don't forget, Eileen. I'm not forgetting, guys. So in the like base game box challenge, with all of the sections and the bonus games and everything that she offers for the actual game itself, $768. Holy crap, that is insane. So that's what that is. Let's go ahead and now add in the bonuses I added. So we had our crystal cards here, and I just used that as a little signifier. We were able to save 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4 with our crystal cards. Let's do plus 44. And then with our challenge from Cooper over at Purely Budgets, his Pick Your Poison, we were able to save 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, and another 44. Oh my goodness, how weird. So in total, now with everything, the bonuses I added, all of the sections, all of the bonus games, the Tri-Wizard Tournament, everything, we were able to save a grand total of $856. That is almost $1,000. I can tell you right now, I've never saved this much money in my entire life for like all in one go. There's no way. I was not good at savings before I started these games and challenges. So hear it from me, you guys. I've mentioned this in so many other videos. If you had not started cash stuffing yet, or playing these games and just making saving fun, please give it a chance. Start with something small. I just mentioned this on my Monday video. Start in your mini Monday video. Start with $20 a week, $10 a week, whatever you can, and play the games to do it. Mini Monday, a box challenge, some scratch offs, whatever you want. There's a bunch of freebies out there in the community. You don't even have to pay to get your hands on something like this. And just see how it changes your life, because that is insane. $856 that I would have otherwise spent. I would not have saved that money. And now that I have, this money is already in my savings, because obviously I play with prop money. This is already in my savings. I'm going to take this right after this video, and I'm going to make the largest debt payment that I have ever been able to make. And I could literally cry sitting here talking about it. I'm not going to. But holy crap, you guys, genuinely, please try this out for yourself. Again, there's so many freebies here in the community. Even on my Ko-fi, the link for that is in the description. I've got a bunch of free challenges over on my Ko-fi. I've got DIY scratch offs, I've got minis, So please, guys, and if you have the money and you want to support some small shops, there's a bunch of creators here in the community who have Etsy shops or websites. I am one myself. I have an Etsy shop. The link for that is always in the description. You can get some, I have different savings games and challenges. I have my own box challenge. There's a bunch of other creators in this space that I love their challenges. You've got Candy from Stuff and Budget, my sister from Brit's Budgets. You've got Lindsay from Bookish Mama Budgets, Amanda from Budget with Amanda. There's so many amazing creators here. So just get started today. I promise every little bit will add up. $5, $10 a week, even just whatever you can. I believe in you, and please just believe in yourself. So if you guys like this video and you like this series, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That would really help me in YouTube's algorithm, and it would let me know that you guys enjoyed this. Again, I'll be coming back. I'll be playing year 2. So we'll see, you know, maybe we'll save more, maybe we'll save less. We'll see. I will see you next week, because next Wednesday we will be starting a new box challenge, and it will be our Witchy Wednesday. And that is my box challenge that I did in collaboration with Bonnie over at Bonfire Budgets, another amazing creator who I would recommend to you to go check out her shop. I love you guys so much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.